In this video, we are going to be talking about some trends that I'm seeing in the world of email marketing in 2023 and why I think you should adopt some of these 5 strategies into your own email marketing system. Hope. Welcome to my channel. I am a photographer turned business coach, and this YouTube channel is where I share education for entrepreneurs as well as a little bit of a peek into my life living in the Low Country. And this video is going to be a fun one because I'm really just getting a chance to kind of talk about my opinions in the world of email marketing and trends that I've seen and strategies that I've tried and that I see other people trying that I really think will help you level up your email marketing game in 2023. So super stoked about that. If you are somebody tuning in that is not yet convinced about the power of email marketing, maybe you don't fully understand what email marketing is, or maybe you're a photographer or a service-based business owner that feels like that maybe email marketing just doesn't apply to you, I would encourage you to go back a couple weeks and watch a video about why I believe that you should create an email list in 2023, because some of the statistics and the things that I talk about might surprise you. Before I dive into today's content, I have a little bit of a free gift for you in the description down below. I have put together a super fun free quiz where you can answer a few questions about yourself, your business, your audience, and your offer, and I will type an email template for you that you can take and use right away in your welcome email sequence. So it's going to be a template that I have hand created that you can copy and paste and use as your welcome email in your next email sequence. So go ahead and take that quiz down below. It's brand new and it's been super fun to see hundreds of business owners complete this quiz over the last few weeks. But let's just talk a little bit about email marketing in 2023. I'm going to go ahead and just give a caveat now that all of these things are my opinion. Every single thing that I say in this video is not backed up by fact. It is just my opinion and things that I've seen as somebody who uses email marketing regularly in my business and as someone who really closely watches what other top dogs in my industry are doing with email marketing in their businesses. And I think that the 5 things I'm going to talk about are really just kind of telling of marketing in 2023 as a whole. I don't think that all of these things are specific to the world of email marketing. I actually think that it just says a lot about the online world, the small business world, and the marketing world in general in terms of how we may need to shift our messaging and the way that we're reaching our customers in 2023. So let's talk about it. I have 5 things that I want to dive into that I feel like I've been seeing as trends in email marketing over the last few years and specifically in 2023. One is that I am seeing a trend of simplicity across every single facet of email marketing. And what I mean by that is that I think that email marketing used to be really, really complicated. And for some people, it still is. I used to believe that email marketing had to be complicated in order to be successful, but that just isn't true. And I've been seeing more and more that people are stripping down their emails to just the bare bones, but in a good way. Instead of having emails that are jam-packed with visuals and photos and videos and moving pictures and GIFs and all of these things, it is simplified and stripped down to just the important messaging with maybe a few supporting photos here and there. They're really structured like a typical email would be, not going above and beyond from a design perspective and trying to create an aesthetically on-brand email. Instead, they're focusing on the simplicity of the messaging. And in addition to the simplicity of the visuals and the design, I'm seeing a lot of people stripping down their messaging to be shorter and quicker to get to the point and to really strip away any fluffy content that isn't going to help them get their point across. Overall, I've just seen a trend in simplicity. This is something I've absolutely adopted into my small business. And I really believe that the leading cause behind that, or the reasoning behind that, is because the digital marketing world is having to keep up with the speed of things like TikTok and Reels and short form form video. They are losing people's attention span so quickly because they're scrolling through these videos to get those hits of dopamine and laughs and facts and value so fast that if your email takes too long to read or too long to scroll through to find the content they're looking for, they're going to be more likely to click off of that email because they're now accustomed to the speed of short form video. Of course, that's going to be dependent on your audience and their age and what exactly you're selling and who you're selling to. But as a general trend, I've seen a lot of stripped down simplicity, which I think is really interesting because I am a huge fan of working smarter, not harder. And I think that's something that should have happened a long time ago. Number 2 is that I see people using email marketing to get to the sale even faster. Email marketing has always been a strategy that is built on adding value to your customers and staying front of mind by consistently showing up in their inbox and delivering some sort of impactful value to them. However, it used to be that you would spend weeks or maybe even months or years nurturing your customers by consistently showing up in their inbox, but not selling to them right away. You spent so much time nurturing to them before you sold to them that it was a really long process, right? But now in 2023, I think again, because of that speed of video marketing and short form video and the way that our attention span is constantly being taken in 8 different directions, I've seen people getting to the sale quicker. They're still showing up consistently, they're still adding value, but instead of waiting weeks or months to give somebody an opportunity to buy, they're acting when their customer is most excited, and that is right when they've joined their list. So they're selling to their customers sooner. They're still following that sale up with that nurture and with that value, but they're giving them an opportunity to buy much faster than they used to. Again, I think it's because of the fact that our attention spans are being pulled in so many different directions that if I join your email list today because I downloaded something about taxes, and that means that right now I'm really either stoked or confused about taxes and I need help on that topic. So instead of waiting 2 months to pitch me something that I might buy right now, I'm going to pitch that to you right now because you're most excited about it right now. And if I waited 2 months like I used to, you've probably completely forgotten about the fact that you needed help with taxes in the first place because your attention span is being pulled in so many different directions. So trend number 2, they're getting to the sale faster. The third trend that I'm seeing is that I think that clickbait is out of style. And what I mean by that is email subject lines or content that is misleading with the hope of getting people to open and interact with your emails more than they would otherwise. So maybe my email is going to be, we'll just keep the taxes example. Maybe my email is going to be about how to do taxes in your small business. But instead of having a subject line that clearly says something about taxes and that this email is going to contain content about taxes, my subject line is, I failed and my business exploded. And my goal with that subject line is to get you to click and open that email. But sometimes that can get frustrating for your readers. Sometimes if you use that strategy too frequently, it can turn people off from your business because it feels a little bit misleading and dishonest. So I've seen people kind of steering away from this concept of clickbait or captions and subject lines that really grab attention. Obviously, we still want to grab their attention, but we want to do it in a relevant and honest way. So the third trend, I've seen people moving away a little bit from that really dramatic clickbait strategy. Number 4 is that I've seen this increase in people using really clear and almost ugly call to action buttons. And what I mean by that is that even myself, I'll use myself as an example. 2 years ago, all of my emails were beautifully on brand. Every button in my emails was colored the light blue color that you see on my website, and they were just kind of beautiful and aesthetic to scroll through. But now, again, I really believe it's because of the quick moving nature of digital marketing today, but I now have all of my call to action buttons be a dark crimson red color. And that way, my audience knows anytime they see that dark red, because it's such a stark contrast to the rest of my aesthetic and my branding, that is an opportunity for them to opt in. Whether it's them opting in to just watching my YouTube video that week or opting in to buying one of my offers, it is a clear color that differentiates that button and that link from anything else in the email so that you can quickly scroll and without even reading anything, you see that red and you know, oh, that's a button. And I really think people are moving more into that direction to make their emails just easier to navigate. Because if people have to jump through any hoops, and by hoops I mean put really any effort into reading and understanding your content, they're more likely to delete your email or move on or unsubscribe. So the easier and the simpler you can make the process of getting to your offer, the better. So fourth is those really kind of ugly and not aesthetic, but easy to find call to action buttons. Lastly, number 5 is that I am seeing a drastic increase in the number of emails being sent out, or the frequency that people are being reminded about a sale or an offer or an opportunity. Again, this all circles back to that quick moving nature of digital marketing right now. But if you are only emailing your customers 3 times during a 7-day cart open sale, or 3 times during a 5-day launch, you are not emailing them nearly enough. Because with the number of emails that they're getting and the number of social media posts that they're consuming and the number of things that they're just doing on a daily basis, 3 emails is not enough. I've seen a major increase in double email days, or double or even triple reminders on the last day of a sale. People are emailing more frequently in hopes that you will open at least one of the 3 emails that they send you on their cart close day. I do this. I send 2 emails now on the last day of a launch or a sale or a promotion, because I know that I have to take that extra step to remind my audience one more time, or else I risk them missing it or deleting the email or just kind of passing over it in their inbox because there's so many other things going on. I'm also increasing the risk of them unsubscribing, so it's kind of a balance and a tightrope that you have to walk of reminding them enough that your email actually gets opened, but not annoying them so much that they unsubscribe, and it's a really hard line to walk. But to recap, those 5 trends that I'm seeing: 1 is more simplicity, both in visuals and in messaging. Number 2 is getting to the sale faster, giving your customers an opportunity to buy when they're most excited. Number 3 is that the clickbait trend is going a little bit out of style. Being super dramatic with your clickbait is coming across a little bit more annoying than it is attention grabbing. Number 4 is those clear call to action buttons, making your emails really easy to navigate and your call to action really easy to find. Number 5 is sending more frequent reminders and showing up more consistently in your customer's inbox to give them an opportunity to buy, especially during a sale or promotion window. So I hope this video was interesting and insightful. I freaking love talking about this topic, so this was really fun for me to create. As a reminder, there's that free quiz for you to take down in the description below. If you'd like to answer a couple of questions about your business, I will send you a free welcome email template that you can copy and paste and use in your business right now, as well as a little bit more content on why a welcome email is important and what exactly it should include. All for free, just to say thanks for watching, linked in the description. I'd love to hear what questions you have, what your thoughts are on these trends, whether you think that one of my opinions is completely untrue. I'm totally open for debate in the comments section. I'd also love to have you subscribe. I share new videos every single week. They're all this content packed, and I'd just be so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.